Do you want me to take pictures of the other cars as well?
If you take pictures of them cars, then we will arrest you on terrorism.
Will you? Guess what?
As far as I'm aware...
Do you want to be number 4? Do you want to be number 4?
What?
Of people that I'm prosecuting, please, for terrorism. Darlington, yeah, pull that silly face, mate. Have a look on my YouTube channel. I've got 3 ongoing cases. Try it and see where it gets you. Are you with arrest? You threaten me with arrest.
If you're taking pictures and potentially taking pictures of personal police cars,
yeah,
that is a security issue.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. It's not reasonable grounds.
I don't know.
Well, I do. I know it's not reasonable grounds.
I don't know who you are because you won't tell me your details.
You don't.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at a classic encounter from the great Auditor Matt. Now usually you'd expect a police officer to know the difference between a photographer and a terrorist, but apparently they missed that day at training school. In this clip, Matt is simply filming public vehicles outside a police station. Out comes the officer who immediately decides that a man walking a Spaniel is a threat to national security. Watch as this officer cycles through every bad excuse in the book, from claiming a quiet village station is a terror target to threatening arrest under the Terrorism Act, all before getting absolutely schooled on the law by the auditor. Let's get into it.
Like national security issues and things like that. Are you alright to give me your name and your
I've already spoke to someone.
He said you gave him the name of Matt.
Oh yeah.
What's your surname, buddy?
It's like I've just explained to him, obviously taking pictures and that. I just don't want to keep going through the system, so it's
that's
like
fine. Obviously, you're not getting nicked. We just have to make sure that you're not a dodgy person trying to take photos of all the equipment and stuff. You know, some people might take pictures to then get other details to then potentially plan attacks and things against police.
Are you recording at the moment?
I am, yeah.
That's fine. Got no issues with that. But obviously some people might do surveillance, hostile surveillance on police stations. So we just need to make sure that you're not somebody who's going to be trying to interfere with the cars, make them dangerous to drive, things like that.
And we're off to a flyer. Within 10 seconds we've hit the bingo jackpot. National security. Listen to this officer. He thinks a bloke walking a dog or holding a camera is suddenly Jason Bourne plotting a tactical strike on a quiet village station. Remember folks, under UK law you are not obliged to give your name and address just because an officer is curious. Unless you're under arrest or they are utilising specific anti-terror powers, which requires a genuine reasonable suspicion, not just I don't like your camera, you can stay anonymous. He's fishing for ID faster than a bouncer at a student bar.
You got your CCTV, haven't you?
I do appreciate that, but if we don't know who's on the CCTV, we can't really do anything about it, can we?
What is the reason why you're recording?
It's just, like I say, just wanted to get some pictures of everyone coming out or something.
What for?
Just like what I do, like say for someone to do it with like aeroplanes or something like that, or you get people with them on buses and stuff. Yeah, you know, things like that. So yeah, just.
No, I completely appreciate that, buddy. And I'm not saying like I'm not saying you are a bad person or anything, but we just need to know who's taking pictures of stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to be nicking you and taking you into a cell or anything.
It's one of them though. It's like I have had a conversation like this before. It's the same as like when say for instance train spotting and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get terrorists, for example, it's going to be a case of not a police station. It's going to be a train station.
The auditor correctly points out that transport hubs are historically significant targets for terrorists, yet we don't see armed police harassing guys in plain t-shirt taking photos of the 12:45 to Paddington train. The NPCC National Police Chiefs Council guidelines are crystal clear. Officers and staff ask that you do not stop anyone from taking photographs in a public place. Taking a photo is not a crime, being annoying isn't a crime, but apparently hurting this officer's feelings is a threat level critical event.
It's going to be a case of not a police station, it's going to be a train station, and you get photographers all...
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, let me finish. So it's a case of there's all the photographers on the train station, and if they're going to hit anywhere, it's going to be something like that, but you know what I mean, no one says anything with regards to that, so that's going to be 100 times more likely to get struck with a police station.
I completely appreciate what you're saying,
yeah.
I really do, obviously, but for the security of the station and our colleagues who our personal cars are in the stations as well, we need to make sure people aren't taking photos of those as well to try and find out where officers live, for example. You see where I'm coming from that side?
What about, say for example, say one of your sergeant or something, say he had a Porsche 911 that's obviously, I mean, if there's a Porsche 911 parked up there, I'd take a picture of it, sort of thing. And you understand that why though, don't you?
I do.
So you can't really say, oh, it's a personal car, you can't take a picture of it, sort of thing.
No,
It's one of them.
But obviously, like I said about hostile surveillance,
Yeah.
if someone did want to do harm to a police officer, how's the best way to find out where they live?
There we go with the old personal vehicles defense. Look, I get it. Nobody wants their number plate all over the internet. But here's the reality check. If your car is parked in a spot visible from a public highway, you have no expectation of privacy. If a bad guy wanted to find out where an officer lives, they aren't going to watch a YouTube audit. This officer is trying to use Section 58A of the Terrorism Act, which bans collecting information likely to be useful to a terrorist, but he's applying it to a guy filming a Vauxhall Corsa. Calm down, mate.
Apart from doing a check on where their vehicle goes.
Well, they'd come and write it down discreetly, wouldn't they? Wouldn't sit and
Yeah.
If
video.
But then again, someone might, hypothetically, someone might be saying what you're saying to me now. They might be saying, oh, I'm just having a picture of the police cars. And I don't know if that is literally what they're doing, or whether they're trying to get an angle so they can get the indexes of our cars. Do you see where I'm coming from? Some people aren't going to be walking around with a little notepad and paper going, yeah. Apart from us.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, it's just a bit bizarre what you say about that. I mean, I understand, yeah, fair enough, you've got the, whatever it is concerned, but it's like you've got them on display anyway, you know, it's...
Yeah, no, but people aren't taking photos of them on a daily basis, are they?
This is public, this is private property as well, so you're not actually permitted to be on here anyway.
Right.
Unless you have a reason to, and
no,
isn't really a reason.
You can be, you don't need to have a police reason to be here, it's... Why go down that route?
This is police premises here, so we're coming up here just to nicely ask you what you're doing and ask for your details, because we don't know who you are.
I know, but they say in the same breath you're like saying basically you're going to get thrown off the property sort of thing.
But you're only just on our property, and
Yeah.
you're not really giving us a proper reason as to why you're here, that's all.
Right, I've told you why I'm here. I'm taking some pictures of the police cars.
But if you've taken photos of the police cars and you've done it, why are you still on the grounds?
I'm waiting for one to come out. Why do you need to?
There's only one marked vehicle that's probably
Yeah, but
not going to be leaving for a
you might
while.
get some coming in, that's all I'm saying. It's like you say, it's busy, so there's a good chance something's going to go out, isn't there?
Well, everything that's been made us busy has already happened, so they're just doing paperwork now, so they're not
So
going to
what, right, so what if someone commits a crime in the next 5 minutes?
If someone... No,
Watch the pivot here. He realizes the terrorism angle is dying a slow death, so he switches tactics to civil trespass. Now technically, police station car parks often have implied permission for the public to enter, to report crimes. However, once they revoke that permission, you do have to leave or it becomes civil trespass. But notice how he didn't lead with that. He tried to scare him with the Terrorism Act first. It's the classic police two-step, you're a spy. No? Okay, well, get off my lawn then.
What, in town?
I get what you mean. If something happens somewhere else, yeah, someone will be coming out. But
Well,
it doesn't
there you go.
necessarily mean it's going to happen in the next 10 minutes, does it?
Well, wouldn't get any shots if I just took that attitude, would I? I've got loads of videos and stuff because I've persevered and waited for responding. I've got loads of them.
That's fine, but you understand what I'm saying from a security perspective, don't you?
Not really, no. It's like I say, there's no terrorism attacks on police properties.
We're not saying
Doesn't mean there couldn't be, does it?
Yeah, we don't actually
Well,
know who
you
you are
wouldn't-
and what your intentions
What
are.
is
So you've come out in the morning. Why would you not say, "Oh, I'm not going out in the morning because I get struck by lightning"? It's the same thing. It's not going to happen, is it?
Yeah, but like we
What's
say,
your
you're
name?
not permitted
Matt.
to be on here. This premises.
I've just told you. I'm not telling you. What's your colour number?
It's 56. It's
Right. I've told you what. I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not telling you details.
Right, then please-
I've been
please-
nice.
please
No,
premises.
I'm taking some videos.
That you're not allowed to be on this
you've taken-
premises.
I will take as many as I want.
You're taking videos of the vehicle. Please
Right.
take the
Do you want me to take pictures of the other cars as well?
If you take pictures of their cars, then we will arrest you on terrorism.
Will you? Guess
As far
what?
as I'm aware...
Do you want to be
I don't
number
know
4? Do you want to be
exactly
number 4?
What?
Of people that I'm prosecuting, please, for terrorism. Darlington, yeah, pull that silly face, mate. Have a look on my YouTube channel. I've got 3
I don't
ongoing
know.
cases. Try it and see
Fine.
where it gets you.
But-
Are you recording?
Yes, I am.
Why didn't you tell me?
Don't
Why
have to
didn't?
record
Yes,
it.
you do.
Engagement for police...
You
and
tell. You
I turn
verbally
those on.
tell. It's in your policy, mate. You verbally tell someone when you turn that on.
You didn't
Right?
tell us you're recording us, didn't you?
Am I a policeman? Do I have to tell you?
No.
Is
So
it
it'd
in my
be polite,
policy?
wouldn't it?
Exactly. No. Right, it's your policy.
What are you trying to gain?
None of your business. None of your business.
Other than causing an issue.
You're causing an issue. I've explained what I was doing nicely about 10 times and you won't let it drop. Right? Now I'm getting fed up.
You're taking pictures of the building.
So what? So what?
That's not
So what?
Facebook, is it?
I don't care. I'll take pictures of whatever I want. Okay.
I'm not saying you can't take pictures.
Right, go.
Boom. Did you catch that? The officer explicitly threatens, "We will arrest you for terrorism." That is an outrageous abuse of power for taking photos of a Warsaw. But look at Matt's reaction. He doesn't flinch. He asks, "Do you want to be number 4? He is referring to the number of civil lawsuits he has ongoing against police forces for unlawful conduct. The officer is threatening arrest purely because his ego is bruised. He also claims he doesn't have to tell the auditor his body cam is on. While policies vary by force, openness and transparency are the code of ethics. Hiding the fact you're recording while demanding the citizen stops recording, the irony is thick enough to choke a horse.
Where then? Go on, do this, arrest me. I'll do whatever I want. Arrest me for it and see what happens. Go on.
Can you just listen?
Your career will go and you'll get sued like the other three.
Listen to us, please.
Come at Norfolk Constabulary.
Can you
He's
listen
con-
to my colleagues?
You're
No,
still-
don't threaten me with,
I'm not
with
threatening
arrest. You threaten me with arrest.
If you're taking pictures and potentially taking pictures of personal police cars,
Yeah.
that is a security issue.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. It's not reasonable grounds.
I don't know.
Well, I do. I know
don't
it's not
know.
reasonable grounds.
I don't know who you are because you won't
You
tell
don't
me your
need to.
details.
You don't need to know.
I do if you're taking
No, you
pictures of
don't.
personal vehicles.
No, you don't.
Yes,
I'll
I do.
take pictures. No, you don't. If I want to take pictures of personal vehicles,
Not when they're on
I'll
enclosed premises at a police station.
get a fence that you can't see through. You're not the brightest, are you? If I want to take pictures of it, I will. He's just threatened me with arrest,
We're trying to
right?
speak. Yes, you're
So
on
if you don't
police
tell us
premises.
what some
Yeah.
reasonable
Well,
ground-
what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You've already threatened me with arrest. You'll be getting
So there's a
investigated for that.
potential-
Potential, right? Well, we'll have a look on the camera and see what it says, right?
Yeah. If I did
Watch
say
your step.
money, then I'm.
Watch your step, right?
What are
There
your
you go, police
plans?
car's coming out.
What are your plans with
What
this
I'm doing
video?
now, it'd be nice if I didn't have you rabbiting in my ear while I was taking a video of it. This is what I came for. What are you
Okay.
grinning for?
Tell me I'm a rabbit in your ear.
Well, you are. You've got nothing better to do.
What are your intentions anyway with the videos? What are you planning on
It's
doing?
for my YouTube channel.
Okay, what do you do on YouTube? Just like
Obviously
do you go
this.
to other police stations, or do you go to other places in general?
Trains, police, buses occasionally if it's London or something like that.
Yeah. Can you understand where my colleague was coming from?
I can understand a little bit with personal cars, yeah, and I said that I wouldn't get any of them.
But even when the gate opens, it will reveal.
You can blur it. I blur them out on my YouTube
Blur
channel.
them all,
Yeah,
okay.
yes, that's what I can do.
But,
Yeah.
Anyway, with relation to being on our property.
Now comes the female officer attempting the good cop routine but failing miserably. She tells him not to be smart. Love, someone has to be smart in this interaction because your colleague is currently threatening to arrest a man for photography under the guise of counter-terrorism. She's trying to back her partner, which is reasonable, but she's backing a sinking ship. They are realizing now that Matt knows the law better than they do, and the silence is getting awkward. They're stuck between "we want to arrest you" and "we know we'll get sued if we do."
Actually, it'd be first for Norfolk.
He's just on his radio at the moment. Just give him a minute, Louis.
But finding out what the law is with regards to taking pictures of police cars,
No.
he should know that.
You're allowed to
Obviously,
take
so
photos.
That's what I said. Fine to record.
Why didn't you know that?
From the street, he said.
Right, so what happens if I stay here and take pictures?
We asked you to leave.
Right, well, I'm not.
Sorry.
I've done nothing wrong and I don't have to.
Do you think you're allowed on this
Yes, I know I am.
Do you?
I know more about the law than you two put together.
Right,
Yes, I
okay.
do.
Have you
All
got
right.
any more experience?
Yes, I have.
Have you? What was that?
I've done it myself.
You've done
You'd be surprised how much more I've learnt myself than what you lot know with your 6 weeks training.
That's fine. It's not 6 weeks anyway, but we don't need to discuss
What's it? What is it now?
training. It doesn't matter what it is.
But it'd be interesting to know because it's obviously not enough.
It doesn't matter, does it?
Are you recording?
My recorded, my body worn's on, yes.
Right, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't remember.
Right, well there you
So
go.
I'm just letting you know that it's on now. But
Well,
you've
it's
recorded
pointless
me
that, isn't it?
from the start, haven't you?
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? What's it got to do with anything?
Don't need to try and be smart though, do you?
Well, I am being smart when he's threatened me with arrest. He just told me he didn't have to tell me that his body cam was on. He does. I know more about the law than he does. I've just proved it. I've proved it over and over again.
Okay, but that's not what you're here to do though, is it? We're not here to argue.
Right,
Just
I
asking
don't want
you
to
why you're
argue.
here.
I was polite to start with.
I know, and you can still be polite now. You don't,
Not when he's threatened me with arrest.
well, you don't need to speak to my colleague, do you? You can just speak to me. If
Well,
it
why don't
makes
he get
you feel
lost then?
better.
He's a tyrant.
No, he's out here for...
He's a tyrant.
And there it is, the tactical retreat to the radio. He's calling the sergeant to ask if he's allowed to arrest the man with the scary camera. You can practically hear the sergeant on the other end rubbing his temples saying, "No, Dave, you can't nick him for looking at a building. Just get him off the driveway." This is the moment the officer realizes he's written a check his warrant card can't cash. He's stalling, hoping Matt gets bored and leaves so he doesn't have to admit defeat.
Everyone's going to see you as a tyrant as well for what you've just said.
That's fine. Spoken to my sergeant.
Yeah.
He said you can record and take pictures from the street. Obviously, you can't do it on police premises. Listen before you say something.
Go on.
Unless you've got a reason to be like on police premises to like report a crime to us, for example.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you happy to do it from the other side of the wall?
Right. Tell your sergeant, I'll do it from the other side of the wall, like you told me to do it. I ain't blurring out any number plates now.
Okay.
If you want to be awkward, all your colleagues are going to be on YouTube. All your colleagues' cars. Well, you are. You're making me move off here. Do you know what? Head of Cambridgeshire Constabulary.
That bit of information has come from my sergeant to relate to yourself. But you can do it, but if you could please do it off the premises.
Right, okay then. All the personal cars are not getting blurred out. Is your sergeant happy with that? If you'd let me get a shot for you from the grass, I would have blurred them all out from the start. Now, you've got them all published. Because you're being awkward. Because your sergeant's being awkward.
We appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
Right. No. Because you were in the camera. I wanted a video of it coming out and I'd have been gone by now.
You're still videoing the BMW though when it came out here.
Not when I'm having an argument with you two though. It's like...
Honestly,
All right, Matt.
trying to start.
I appreciate what you're saying.
Right, just let me tell you one thing. Cambridgeshire Police Headquarters came out when I was doing this there in Huntingdon. They came out and they showed me inside the buildings, the bike sheds and everything.
Okay, did they ask for your details?
No, they didn't, no. Have a look at the video on YouTube, didn't ask me details, no. I asked if I could have a look round, they just took me in.
That's them.
There's no need for it.
And if obviously you told us our details and you said that to us before, we may have offered that same opportunity.
No, you wouldn't.
We won't know that now, unfortunately.
It doesn't matter. Why does it matter?
If you kindly film from the other side of the wall.
Right, so can I read your registrations out in there? N25KTT.
Until you get off the premises now.
No.
Yes. You've been asked to film off the premises. We're giving you that opportunity.
It's a cracking zoom on this, you know.
That's fine. But you can film from off the premises, alright?
Right, so we've got...
Victory! The sergeant confirms exactly what the auditor said 10 minutes ago. You can record from the street. The officer has to come back, tail between his legs and deliver the news. Matt moves to the public footpath, which is all they had to ask for in the beginning, and the officer hits us with the walk of shame. He tries to get the last word in about the number plates, but he knows he's lost. A perfect example of how knowing your rights stops a tyrant in his tracks. See you later, PC Numbnuts.